I'm Alexander Surya Jayani. It is 9:31 a.m., October 3rd, my brother's birthday. Happy birthday. Mullen Ray and Penguin Duck birthmark. Key point. These people denying Americans and others information on the internet, denying key laws, key information, potentially key news in their searches. That can be a threat to humanity. Sometimes people need information in order to educate themselves. People need information to educate themselves, but sometimes they may need information to educate themselves when trying to understand how to approach something, especially something unfamiliar. Um, for instance, if they're using technology and their experts are saying, "Oh, it's harmless, it's legal, blah blah blah," may want to search this and see if this guy's a bullshit artist or a criminal. And if they're hiding certain information and they can't access it, and they have this technology and they think it's harmless, and there's law enforcement agents reading the same stuff and they think it's harmless, and they think it's legal, there's nothing about it. There may be people using WMDs on citizens around the globe and not even know it. That's how denying information to Americans and people from their country and people around the globe can be a threat to humanity. So there's certain things like that. Um, Also denying certain information. If there's information being denied, news that could be linked to other things going on in another country, and this information is being denied because it's being controlled. Certain law enforcement agents may not see this information and then miss certain connections they could have been making about a global terrorist organization, for example. So I'm not sure who's doing this, but whoever's doing this needs to go to prison, and this needs to be looked into thoroughly. People should be literally logging Google searches, making a quick time posting them to YouTube or something when they search key laws, keys, news stories, etc., and then comparing them with others to see if they're controlling these searches and denying information. I've looked up searches, and there is information being controlled, at least for me. I don't know how large of a scale this is, but for me, there is a control of information, and they're denying me access to key laws and key info, maybe even key news. So that's a key point. And no, I'm not a law enforcement agent, but there is technology I'm a victim of that I would love to have more information about. I've been reporting it. I've been getting some stuff, but there may be other information, and then there may be people using this technology who aren't getting the information they need to know the legalities of it as well, who are using it on me amongst others because they're relying on rich guys with no credibility or other people with no credibility saying it's harmless, it's not illegal, blah blah blah. So that's when denying people information can be a threat to humanity and a threat to human life, basically.